What's up everybody? So this first clip doesn't really have anything to do with the build I wanted to show, but this was pretty funny to me. The team was already crying about, oh, we don't have anybody bearing. And then as soon as me and this guy with the rapier snipe it, he just pieces the hell out and leaves me for dead. Anyway, about halfway through this match, I didn't realize my strength food had run out. So if it seems like all of a sudden I'm doing quite a bit less damage, that's why. But I'm going to show the build here in a second and then let the gameplay go for the match. So I'll quickly go over the build I was using for the video. Since you're using Blooddrinker and have so much reduced damage, this isn't really meant to be an assassin build. You're kind of just trying to live on the point and be a menace. All of my gear is ignited rubies for the gem. For the most part, shirking heal, shirking fort, and fire harnessing, except for this, for the helmet, critical retribution. Any weapon you have that relies pretty heavily on crits, this is just really nice to have. It's a pretty noticeable difference with and without it. My gloves don't have fire harnessing. My only piece that does has leeching cyclone, so I'm not using that for this build. And tumbler feet wraps. I did farm some of the frigid dawn pieces. I got 3 legs somehow, 1 chest and a boots. Put shirking heels on it, and somehow this feels less strong than just having shirking fortification. Don't know why, but it does. So sad, but they're just kind of sitting there. My amulet, I went back to slash protection instead of health, or sorry, shirking debilitate cleanse instead of health, just because there's so much disease right now that it's nice to get that off you and be able to go back to lifestealing. I stopped using healing heart, stopped using refreshing toast, and just went with a simple refreshing piece. The hatchet, this isn't what I normally play, but I really wanted to try a refreshing torrent piece, and it was actually kind of nice just having cooldowns up so often, but it defeats the purpose of running a moonstone gem. So I went with an emerald just for better chance of burning somebody down if they're low health. My Inferno still has Fireball. That's about to get nerfed. I'll probably change this to Keen and put Fireball somewhere on the gear. My stats. Oops. I was missing 50 strength for most of that match because I forgot to rebuff like an idiot. But this is what I normally run for my hatchet build. For my Spear Inferno build, normally 350, 63, 200, or 350, 100, 163. Just depending how the team count feels. Like if you're just getting no heals whatsoever, just stick with 200 con. This game I just finished, the heals were insane. They just enabled me to just live on the point forever and just run around and be a menace. But all 3 abilities give you haste. Because I stopped running Feral Rush because it just 90% of the time you swing right through somebody. It was nice to have a stagger available for flamethrower players, but there was a lot of times I would swing directly through their face and they just keep cooking me. So went with Feral Rush in case I either want to turn and run, I get the haste, they get rooted, or root them in place and then just swing away with Torrent. My firestaff tree, no changes since last time. I stopped running this. You don't really need it, and just more chance of taking extra damage from Alacritous Punishment. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. Like I was saying, you kind of just, the goal is to run around and be a menace. I target healers, then flamethrowers, then bows. If I start swinging on somebody and I do less than 1,000 damage per swing, I normally just turn my attention to somebody else. But I hope you enjoy. Oh, and one last thing I forgot I was gonna say. I spent like a week straight farming the Abyss, just doing portals with my just solo PvE cheese build from my last video. Just to finally get it after 200 something portals. Try it out and realize I don't enjoy the playstyle of Great Axe. It's just kind of slow. Hatchet's way more fun, Spear's way more fun, and now the damn thing's just sitting in my storage. So that's what happened with that.
Ah!